Oh!
Okay, look, man, if you are having a...
I got to take care of it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the guy's cramping because he had chunky monkeys, so we're not going to be able to talk with him. Let's get over to Jeff Dowder, who's on the line with us. Jeff Dowder is a professor of mechanical physics at Caltech University. Mr. Dowder, how are you doing tonight?
A pretty interesting guest on your radio program, Mr. Henry.
Well, he
sounded like he was in a whirl of hurt. He sounded like he was a hurting gator, that dude.
Okay, this is the fire season, Professor Dowder, and there's going to be a lot of fires out west and wherever there is dry brush. And I know they're now beginning to enlist the aid of weather satellite technology, et cetera, to try to track some of this. And I was wondering what you could perhaps fill in terms of the blanks in this.
Well, let's be very clear about what causes a forest fire. Once you know what causes a forest fire, then you're able to go down there and keep it from happening. But the thing that causes a forest fire that people don't know, and I got a very good friend of mine, Toby Bowe, who worked at Temple City Animal Hospital for 2 years, and he read up on it. When it gets very dry, a lot of the high brush, a lot of the high weeds, okay, Mr. Henry? Okay?
Yes, I'm following you.
Okay. A lot of the high weeds get very dry. Now, in the low-lying flatland foothill areas, as you get up into the higher crested alpine areas, there is a fairly significantly large jackrabbit population. A community that could number anywhere from 1,000 jackrabbits to 50 to 53,000 jackrabbits in a significant area. The jackrabbits, I don't know if you've ever seen a jackrabbit. They get moving. They haul ass,
Yeah, I've seen them. I got them around my house.
Yeah, exactly. So jackrabbit gets hauling ass through the high, dry weeds. Static electricity now comes into play. The fur on a jackrabbit, as he's hauling ass through these weeds, gets a little spark of static electricity. Have you ever seen the static electricity on a pair of slacks? And
yes, I have.
Okay. The jackrabbit gets hauling ass through the weeds. Little spark of electricity goes. Now the jackrabbit will, at that moment, burst into flames. Now you got a flaming rabbit that's just hauling ass and setting everything on fire. Okay?
Now hold on for a minute, man. I just want to...
Yeah.
You're telling me that the fur from the jackrabbit...
Well, keep in mind, it's very dry.
Absolutely. It's extremely dry in those areas, and we do get static electricity. That the fur from the jackrabbit, as he goes through the weeds, creates static electricity, and the jackrabbit bursts into flames?
Yes, sir, that's right. So now you've got this bunny that's just like completely burning up, and it's touching off, trees as it goes by. Toby Bowes, he's camping with a friend of his. Okay, they're up there doing some camping. He also do some brown trout fishing. Okay, he also, and probably shouldn't say this, but he took a hit of acid. He said it's like unreal. When you get up at that elevation, what the sky looks like. He took this hit of acid.
Well, I don't need to know about that, man, okay? Just tell me.
Well, anyway, Toby was up there, and on any given night, he said, man, you'd believe it, I saw like 3-4 bunnies on fire, just going, woo, man. They're touching off trees and everything.
Well, if that's the case, then your friend was in the middle of a forest fire.
What?
If that's the case, your friend was in the middle of a forest fire.
Well, he didn't make any comment on that specifically. But,
well, what do you mean he didn't make any comment on it? Look, if he's seeing 4 or 5 flaming rabbits touching off trees...
Well, again, like I said, it's, I don't have the full story, but he's up there, and he was up there with Chris Sorensen, Toby Bowes up there, and Steve Wedlock, okay, which are a couple dudes that we surf with. Anyway, there is up there, and he took a hit of acid. Next thing you know, he's got rabbits that are on fire, just boom, boom, boom. And that's when Toby said, I get it. Okay, this is what's going down. The rabbit gets on fire.
Wait a minute.
What?
Are you telling me your friend cooked this up on acid?
Well, but see, you got to understand something, Mr. Henry. Acid will take you to the molecular level of consciousness.
No, wait a minute. I just want to be clear. Your friend takes a hit of acid and starts imagining that flaming rabbits are setting off trees.
Well, think about it, man. I mean, what's wrong with it?
What do you mean static electricity from the bunny fur?
It does, man. If it's that dry and the bunny fur touches it off, you get acres of trees up in flames before you can say, hey, time for another bong hit. Because what's happening, man, is all of that dead growth, it goes up. The rabbit doesn't know. The rabbit doesn't care. The rabbit doesn't know that it's touching it off. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? You would have been fine if you would have said your friend went up there and you didn't mention the acid.
I just said it because he said the sky looks cool.
Yeah, that's fine, man. But now you're telling me, after you tell me your friend took a hit of acid, now I'm sitting there thinking about flaming rabbits. He hallucinated the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right, man. Yeah, he just came up with the idea of a rabbit, bursting into flames, just like that.
No, he did it with the help of LSD.
Well, whatever, man. I mean, you called me up, so.
Where are you right now?
At a pond?
You're at a pond.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You see that, Chris? Okay, a rabbit just went through. Okay, there it is. There's the flames. So you can kiss my you-know-what, man.
What do you mean, a rabbit just
hauled ass through, man. Now there's fire.
Is the rabbit on fire?
What's left of him, yeah, he's cooking over there now, man. This rabbit's just all cooked up. But that's okay, Mr. Talk Show host. You know what's going down, so that's fine. Give me 4 coffee, man. Give me 4 of that sangria.
This dude... Yeah, man, the rabbits with the static electricity off of their fur touch off the high weeds. And if it wasn't for the fact... And by the way, they're up there, they took a hit of acid, and the sky looks really great. Sorry, folks, I thought it would be a little bit... Let's get back to Chunky Monkey and your spastic colon, shall we? 1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendry Show.
The Phil Hendry Show, 1-800-449-8686. Out of bounds.